everybody is saying the Kansas City Chiefs have no chance. The Kansas City Chiefs aren't the same Chiefs team. The Kansas City Chiefs aren't be able to go. They're not going to be able to go into Orchard Park and win it all. They're not going to be able to have a good game. They're not going to be able to blow out the Bills. And the Chiefs are going to build off that talk, right? Because Patrick Mahomes' trainer, he's been showing Mahomes all of these crazy graphics. So Mahomes is aware of the trash talk and the things that's being said about him. And seeing an angry Mahomes tomorrow in Buffalo, I just don't think that's something that anyone should want to see. You know, nobody should want to see that. That's going to be scary. And I hope we could beat the Bills, because if you look like after that path, I mean, the Ravens didn't have an impressive game against the Texans. Cool, they still have 31, but it's not going to be a way you can score 31 on the Chiefs like you did the Texans. Spags is way too good of a defensive coordinator to let that happen. I know he's studying Lamar, and he's going to shut that down. We have Lamar's number at the end of the day. The Ravens can't beat us like that. Like, they really just not. They're not a good team against us, right? I mean, y'all can say I'm not speaking facts, but that's 100% fact. We have Lamar Jackson's number. If you're a Chiefs fan, you know the Kansas City Chiefs have Lamar Jackson's number, right? But if you look at the Bills, right? Cool. They have our number in the regular season. We have their number in the playoffs. Mahomes is undefeated in Orchard Park. People forgot Mahomes played in Orchard Park before, and he won, right? So I don't know why people act like Mahomes never went into Orchard Park and beat the Buffalo Bills. But, man, let them live in their delusionalness. We're going to worry about what the Chiefs have to do, and I stand on business tomorrow so we can get to the AFC Championship, and we could go win that Super Bowl ring, because I'm filming this while the Niners game is going on, so I don't really know who's going to win between that. But it looks like the Niners might lose that game, so it could really be an easy Super Bowl this year, man. The Chiefs got to take advantage. They got to wake up and realize, like, yeah, okay, this is our year to get another Super Bowl. This is our year to go back-to-back. And like I said, the Chiefs, they have everyone fooled, because people think we're a bad team, and that's the best thing, honestly, because we could just wake I ain't gonna curse, but we could just wake them up. And now everybody's scared and panicking, so it'll be fun to watch. Like I've been saying all week, man, I mean, you could think we're a bad team, but the numbers show, man. Defense wins championships. Mahomes is still the same Patrick Mahomes from all these years, man. He's not washed, none of that, obviously. I mean, the drops has been less. Pacheco's been on point. Rashee Rice has been on point. I mean, dudes like Kels, he had some problems with his hands last game. And that wasn't really, he had something going on with his hand, not like catching wise, but he had some type of injury to his hands. He'll be good this week, man. He'll be good this week. He'll be good for the rest of his playoff run. Still not a good game. People act like Kels didn't have a good game, man. They're like, come on, Kels is here. Kels is still good. He's not washed. He's here. He's ready. He's ready to destroy Buffalo. He's their father. He's ready to own them once again. And y'all could say Chiefs priority, man. CP, man, you talk too much. You talk too much trash. And that's what they're telling me in the comments. I talk too much trash and I'm too cocky. Well, last year I did the same thing. We still won the Super Bowl. So obviously anything I say has no effect on what happens in the games. But Rashee, Pacheco, and Kels and Mahomes having great games is all we need offensively. Defensively, I don't know if y'all think, bro, Steve Spags is a great defensive coordinator. Like, this dude has 3 Super Bowls. You don't do that by accident, right? Like, he's gonna make adjustments from the first game. I mean, look, when we lost to the Bills the first game in the regular season, Bolton's first game back from surgery, actually. That's way more important, surgery. Pacheco wasn't playing. Drew Tranquill wasn't playing, who's obviously a big factor into our defense against the Bills, because we need the tackle and we need coverage. And they was coming off of a bye week. Come on, bro. And we was coming off of a tough game. Like, let's cut that out. Now the Bills are hurt. They're banged up. Now they're coming off of a short week. The Chiefs are going to dominate. They're going to do what they have to do. They're going to go out there. They're going to play the best of football that they possibly can. We had an easy game. They're coming off of a very, rough game against the Steelers. Banged up game. Short week game. I mean, all the odds is in our favor to win. But if you don't think it is, then that's cool. I don't really care what y'all think, unless you're Chiefs. If you're a Chiefs fan, I care what you think. But if you're not a Chiefs fan, I really don't care what you think and what you say on this channel, to be honest with you, because this channel is for the Kansas City Chiefs fans. But I'm always welcome any other NFL fans from our videos, but just don't be criticizing the Chiefs in the comments, because you will not get my attention. But yeah, man, I expect Kels to have a monster performance. And I do believe we're going to fool everybody. And hopefully after tomorrow, I can make a very good video for y'all. And a very exciting video. Hopefully not a very depressing video. Tomorrow, so we're going to be a double upload. I'm going to upload way before the game, you know, get y'all some hype, you know, give y'all another video on why we're going to beat them. Just to give y'all a reminder. I know I made a video on that already, but we're going to make another one. And then after the game, we're going to talk, obviously, about how the Chiefs are going to win it all. And so that's the 2 videos for tomorrow. This video is just a little calm video, not too much stats. It's me, you know, just talking about how I feel and why I think the Chiefs are still good. We may not be the best team offensively, but we're definitely the best team defensively, if you ask me. I think we're second in the best defense behind the Ravens. I mean, obviously, the Ravens have a great defense, but don't sleep on the Chiefs defense. We haven't allowed 30 points all year, so it's not, you're not going to put up 31. You know, Baltimore's not going to put up 31. Buffalo's not going to put up 31. It's going to be about the Chiefs being able to put up points, no turnovers, limited turnovers. I know Pat is not going to allow any turnovers. He's not throwing a pick. So he's going to find his dudes when he's open. He's going to throw the ball away. He's going to let the defense do what they have to do. He's going to run. He's going to make plays with his feet. It's going to be fun, man. I just can't wait for the game. It's all the way tomorrow at 6:30. And, I mean, yeah. It's you know, it's fun. Football's back, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. Real football, divisional round, not them wild card blowouts. You get to see Allen and Mahomes again. It's legendary. It's good for the sport. But I do want to see the Chiefs back to the Super Bowl. I think we're that dynasty, and we deserve to win another ring. I mean, if we don't win this year, I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be heartbroken. But at the end of the day, life goes on. There's always another season. Just remember that, Chiefs fans. And you got to stick with your team no matter what, man. I mean, when we lost to the Bengals, we was depressed. But we ended up shaking back and winning the Super Bowl the next year after losing Tyreek Hill. And it just kind of reminds me of last year. I mean, last year, the narrative was the Chiefs not going to do it this year because they need Tyreek Hill. Now, this year, the narrative is our offense is too bad and we have no wide receivers, so we're not going to make it. But if you look at the Super Bowl, I mean, if you look at the remaining playoff teams, if you look at the playoffs, the lane is wide open for Kansas City. And I just don't see Lamar taking his team to a Super Bowl, especially not like that. The dude could throw for 200 yards. I just don't know how you're going to outplay Patrick Mahomes without throwing for 200 yards unless people keep bringing up that Raiders game. But you got to remember, in that Raiders game, we had so many turnovers. That's just not going to happen in the playoffs. Andy Reid is going to scheme up plans for these 2 teams that we have coming up. Spags and Andy Reid, they both save their bag of tricks for the playoffs. You know, there's plays that they keep literally for the playoffs. If you think that's a conspiracy theory, you're retarded, honestly, because that's not a conspiracy theory. We know that there's plays that Spags save, because Spags defenses always get better in the playoffs. So that's how you know. But this year, they had the talent just to be good for the whole year. Great for the whole year. And then Andy Reid, he always going to have his... He's not going to lose. Andy Reid doesn't want to lose. Him and Patrick Mahomes is the perfect combination. And I just can't see Mahomes ever stinking it up in a playoff game again because he's already had his, you know, his stinker moments. Now it's time to go out there and win. Chiefs priority, and I'm out. Peace.